Testing, testing, one, two, three. Okay. Welcome to Life Coaching Classes and Videos by Universal Recovery 360. I am your host, Pernell Baston, and my topic today is the word no. And I'm going to go over a little bit about what's going on over there in Russia, too. But a lot of people think the word no comes from slavery, where they whipped it out of you. And so now our predecessors from our ancestors, right, are stuck in this habitual cycle of yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes. That's not true for the most part. For the most part, it dates back to when you were young. You remember them days, if you had kids. I have a daughter. My daughter's about 2, maybe going on 3. And she learned the power of saying no. And oh my God, everything was no. 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 And what we did, right, instinctually, was get her to stop saying no. Didn't occur at the time that to stop her, right, from saying no all the time was going to stop her from saying no in general. So what happens is we do that to our own, right? There's nobody doing it to them. Nobody doing it to us. There is some truth to the fact that some are still in the mindset of fear. There's no doubt about that. But there is a majority of people who are no longer in the mindset of fear. And their ability to not say no comes from it being conditioned out of them. Because when they learned how to use it, the person that wanted it to stop didn't realize, right, there was a process to teaching them the power of using that word rather than just, I'm so tired of hearing it. You know, kids have that effect on people. Right? So hopefully future generation, when your kids reach that age where they say no all the time, instead of it getting so annoying and so detrimental to their growth from what you see, right? We need to show them and teach them why no, right, is not something to be used all the time. Why no is something to be respected. Why no has a power that just might be removed from you if we can't get you to understand the power of it. Right? We need to let them know. How do you teach a 3-year-old the power of no? You let them observe you, right, saying yes. That's good observation. Requires a lot of belief in your children. You cannot, right, when they're at that age where no, right, is their favorite word, right? You cannot, right, beat it out of them. You cannot, right, overtalk every time they say no and prove to them that no has no power. You cannot do that to them. Because when something happens when they're older, they're going to feel like no has no power. And they're not going to use it. And they're going to continue to say yes to things that are not healthy for them. So it has a power that we need to teach. I wanted to talk about what's going on over there in the Ukraine real quick. People saying that, oh, they need to stop, that's wrong. They've been doing this shit since the beginning of time. Nuclear devices slow down, right, the process of overtaking other places. If you look at the United States, if you look at it on the map, they took everything. They ain't waste no time. They took it all. The only thing you see next to it is Canada. And Canada is not 19 places. They took it all, right? You look over in Europe and you see all these little places, right? Right? Which countries like the United States like it like that because if one person ruled all of that, they coming this way. They coming for more. Because they're gonna have the manpower. So nobody wants that to happen. But the truth is, they all done did it already. And that's why it's so hard for them to stop them from doing it. They want to make it seem like a crime against humanity. But let's be real. There was a crime here for hundreds of years. And they took everything. You think some other countries wasn't saying, oh, don't do that to them people? What they doing over there in that new world over there? They just taking everything. They shouldn't be doing that. Come on. What excuse did they have? Something sound familiar to the drug addicts and just lazy, worthless people, and they shouldn't be in power? What do you think they said over here when they took this? Everybody has a reason for what they do. Y'all know it. Ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. The only reason, right? The only reason, right, most places haven't become one overpopulated world with one ruler, one king, is because of nuclear devices. Because they know some places willing to blow themselves up than let you have them. And they willing to die along with you. You send yours, they gonna send theirs, and everybody die. They know that people are willing to do that. Right? So that's why people stay in their prospective places. Right? But if it wasn't for that, they'd be all over the place. People be vying for more land all over the place. People be coming in and taking over shit. But the United States, right? The hypocrisy in the messages, right? How they looking at things now, right? Okay, you could say, well, that was the past. We're better people now. No, you're not. The same people that took this land are still in power. They just can't, they just not, how you say this? They don't have to show themselves anymore. Most of y'all don't even realize that they have been showing themselves for years. Not only do they own every piece of land here, but you can't own any of it. You can only rent it from them. And if you do own it, they can take it if they need it. So how is it yours? They just figured out a better way to do it. Because they have it all already. They took it all. Called it a civil war, they called it this, they called it that. Y'all know it. Nobody felt comfortable merging with the United States back then. A lot of them did it for slave reasons and selfish reasons, but most of them did it because they knew that they were going to give them too much power. And look, they control everything. You think there's a difference because there's no bombs going off here? They control everything. They take what they want, they do what they want. But we looking over there talking about, oh, that's wrong. Shit. They just catching up. These motherfuckers here so advanced and devious, you wouldn't even know. They still in that place where they saying, fuck it, just take it. With force. Right? Over here, they done got so far beyond that, they take it with a piece of paper. So you just looking at an older version of here going on right now. But we so much better. Fuck out of here. That's the kind of shit that pissed me off. Right? Be what you are. Right? Be truthful about it. You know you don't give a shit. Be truthful. Right? At least that way people can grow progressively. Right? Don't sit there and act like what they doing is, oh my God, I've never seen such a thing. What kind of man? Oh, fuck all that shit. Y'all did it. Y'all still doing it. One of the reasons I make these damn videos, I'm so tired of this place acting like it's better than everybody. And I get it. Believe me, I get it. The things y'all do, right, allow people like me to sit in this living room, right, all comfortable, not looking over his shoulder to see who coming in, right. The things y'all do, right, allow me to do what I do. I get that. Believe me. But that don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's right. And that don't mean I gotta take your side, right, on some bullshit. Right? Because whether I was looking over my shoulder or I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be me. I'ma still talk shit. I'ma still tell the truth. I'ma still trust in the power of it. Right? And I'ma still not be afraid of what you fucking think. Or what you gonna do. Ain't none of that gonna change. Maybe some access, cause when motherfuckers start going to war and shit, start bombing shit, electricity and shit go out. But other than that, no. I'm gonna do what I need to do, right? To be where I need to be. That's it. So when you guys watch those TV shows and you guys want to get out there and protest, and you guys want to go over there and help protect the Ukraine and tell that man he wrong, you might as well do it right here. Right? You might as well do it right here. It don't even matter. Same thing happened here. The same thing continues to happen here. I bet a lot of y'all don't even know that they ready to lock your ass up, right, in holding tanks, right? They got them all built in every state, waiting for y'all to disapprove of the government so that they can put your ass in a concentration camp and leave your ass there till you ready to do the right thing. Now, how much better position are you in than the people over there? Gotta face it. When I say it's too late to change, right, you gotta face it. Some things ain't gonna change, right? Most things can't. Most things are the same yesterday, today, and they're gonna be the same forever. Most people, all people, no matter what they think. Places, you give it 1,000 different names. Originally, they called the whole planet, the land on the planet Pangaea. Right? Then they called Mexico. Then when they broke it into 3 parts, they called it Northwestern, East, Southwestern, and all that shit. Right? It's still the same place. The United States came and made this the United States. What was it before that? You know, they took a Maxim in Africa, right, for a continental joke. They took the word Maxim, which was one of the names of Africa, and they took the term Africa, right, and they put them together and they made America, right? AME from a Maxim and RSCK from Africa, and they put them together. They took the beginning of one and the end of the another, and they said Amexem, Africa, America. So they telling you that it's still the same place. It's not looking. There's a lot of stuff that we need to change, right? Because the governments and all that shit that are in power, they not giving it up. They rather die first. So that shit is not going to change, right? You best be ready. That shit ain't going to change. And the only reason all these other places want to step in and try to convince them not to do it is because they know if that man overtake all that land, right, or that government overtake all that land and it becomes one government, they're going to have more power than everybody in the entire world. And they know they coming. So they don't want that to happen. But they're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you, look at the crimes against humanity. Shit, look at the crimes against humanity here. You just think this shit is fair because they convinced us in school. They trained us. They conditioned us, right? To abide by their rules. You change their rules if you want. You're going to see the people here show their true colors, right? The same way that man is. They knew that man was going to do that. They telling you all these stories. He going to make up a reason. He don't need to make up no reason. That man ain't trying to impress nobody. He said that shit because he want y'all mind y'all fucking business. But that man ain't going to make up no reason. That man know why he doing what he doing. And everybody else know why. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to worry. That's what they do. They feel like they protect us, and so that we should be grateful. And if we ever decide to go against them, they're gonna put our ass in them concentration camps they got, fully loaded, fully organized, fully working, and staffed. Right? They got people over there with nobody in the motherfucker, fully staffed for any day. You tell me when you run a fully staffed, empty concentration camp, right, in every state, every day, right, with no one in it, right, you're not worrying about one or two people. You worry about taking everybody at one time, and you plan to be ready to take all of them. Because you're spending billions of dollars to keep them places open, active, and fully staffed with no one in it. Because you know you're doing stupid shit, and you know at some point the people, right, are going to want to fight back. But you're not going to let them. They're not going to let you. They're going to lock your little ass up and keep it moving. And then you're going to look at this place, right, the way you look at them. But they already the same. All regimes are the same. Their objective is to expand. Shit, how many places you got under United States authority that they consider part of the United States that ain't even nowhere near the United States? Because they taking shit. Right? But they just doing it a different way. They still forcing people to conform. They forcing people to comply. They're just doing it a different way. They using paper on this side of the world. On that side, they still using bullets. No different. And they're going to take what they want. They don't care how many videos you show of it, how many people you see bloody talking about, help us. They don't care about none of that shit. That is not what they are there for. They are there for them to do what the United States government is over here to do for us. I'm sorry if you don't believe that. But y'all need to do better research. Because I'm telling you, ain't nothing different. The only thing that's different is the way you're looking at it. Right? Because they good with propaganda, right? They don't want you to have any or use any, but they good with it. They put them TV shows on. They market that shit. They publicly market, right, what they want you to believe. And then once they get all of you guys in agreement, then they go do something with your backing. You didn't really give them no backing. They ain't really need your backing. Right? They just trying not to prove that they just as bad as everybody else. But they worse. Right? They worse. You figure it out one day. Anyway, 20 minutes, 50, 51, 52, 53. I'm going to keep this one short. Right? It's the truth about the word no. And a little bit of what's going on the other side of the world. I'm going to try to keep these videos going. You're never going to probably see me behind a desk with a microphone because that's not what I'm here for. Right? You're probably never going to see me with stage lights and cameras and all that shit to make the video as pretty as possible. That's not what I'm here for. Right? I'm not trying to create a radio show. Right? I'm just trying to pass some information that might help somebody one day. And I'm trying to do it free. Freely. No rules, no regulations, none of that bullshit. Well, if you ever want to be better and you want to get more views and you want to do this, you're going to have to clean it up, you're going to have to put this, you're going to have to do that, you have to do this. This is not a show, right? This is about life. It's about your life, right? If you want the show, right, then you're going to live in the show, right? This is about your life, right? How to make your life better for you. And then once you get better, how to help yours. Which at some point you're going to realize is everybody. But for now, just yours. That's what I'm here for. Of course, I love you guys. Stay good to yourselves. Right? Respect each other. And treat people how you want to be treated. Right? Do the right thing for the right reasons. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.